Hello everyone, this is Paul from the Pin Academy. So in this video, we're going to be putting together what we have been teaching you guys, and we try to analyze an actual chart, right? We're going to be analyzing a current chart, not like how we have been doing it in the topics whereby we teach you and then we just illustrate to you an example. So we are like starting series whereby we're going to be posting every day how we analyze using the exact knowledge that we have showed you guys. We're going to be analyzing live markets. So in case this is your first time coming across the channel, make sure you subscribe so that you do not miss any market breakdown using the exact knowledge that we have been showing you guys. And do not forget to go and check the previous videos, because we're going to be applying exact topics that we have been teaching you guys, and you see how you can implement them. So without wasting time, let's try to do analysis on EURUSD. In case you're also planning to trade EURUSD, you can check and you see if it aligns properly with what you're looking out for. So as usual, if you've been following our videos, we start from monthly, we go to weekly, then we go to daily, and then we go to entry timeframes, right? So this is exactly the process that we follow when we're going to analyze and then until we take the trade. So make sure you watch until the end. Do not skip any part so that it'll be of importance to you, right? So we're going to start from monthly as usual. We're going to go to monthly. So what do we have in monthly on EURUSD? Now, monthly EURUSD, we do have a market that is actually just trying to retest a level that it had broken. But also, if you just come for reference behind this side, we have a market that broke this major level here. Market was rejected here, market rejected here. Sorry, it was rejected here, then got rejected again, got rejected. Now again, the price is above here. So we could possibly be retesting this point here, then we reject it. But also there's a possibility of it breaking aggressively down, then we shall be able to update it. But currently, what are we seeing? We are seeing that the market had broken above this level, came back, again broke above. Now we're again back retesting this point because it's like a false breakout. Then also we have to establish where possible could the market be coming in case they rejected this area here. It could be coming here for the long term because we have this level that was not tested. Are you seeing this? The market made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This level here was not retested. So the higher chances the market may be wanting to come and retest here. So what is monthly telling us? Monthly is telling us we need to make a deeper correction, then we can have a push up. So meaning we're having an upward movement, right? What does that indicate? It shows us, or it tells us that we need to be looking for buy movements, right? So let's drop down to weekly and we see if weekly agrees. Now, why do we call this a top-down analysis? We call it a top-down analysis because we want to see and ensure that all the time frames are agreeing, right? Now, when you come down to weekly, we had this impulsive move upwards, and also the market created for us an M. I'm just going to show you here. Do you see this? The market created for us an M here, right? And a push down coming to this support level. But also we have this impulse. So we have two things. We have an impulse. Remember, I taught you about fib. When there's an impulse, you draw using your fib level. That is one thing that we see here. The second one we see is that an M, right? And we said that when an M is created, we expect the market to push to the neckline. So these two things, we have an impulse, we have the correction, which is this. Then we have an M neckline. So we have to go back and retest the neckline. So meaning that also weekly is agreeing that we need to push up at least and retest this neckline area here, right? But also alternatively, you can mark an area down here. You can see this neckline area here that the market could be wanting to come and touch before pushing upwards, right? So I'm just going to mark this area here. This is I'll delete the monthly one and just leave the weekly one. So I'm just going to change the color to, let's change it to purple so that it can be differentiated. So now I think it's now clear. So we are expecting to see how the market approaches here with a loss of momentum. Then we can be able to see how it pushes up. Now, when you go down to the daily time frame, what do we observe in daily? Now, let me just reduce this. Now, when you come to daily, let's observe how the market even started selling. The market created a high. Let's start from here. The market created this high, created a low, created an equal high, higher low, higher high, higher low, but leaving this area here untested, right? So let's just go together so that you can understand it clearly. This level here was broken. The market broke it above, broke back below. So meaning this area hasn't tested. Again, we broke back above, then we retested it finally here. So now when we retested here, meaning the market has created this high here, but also remember this high here needs to be tested. So I'm just going to mark it for you so that it will make sense. So we have this high here. What happened when the market created this high here? The market came, tested this point here when it was coming, test this untested area, then reacted here, but again finally broke. Then we tested with equal highs here. The market again came, reacted to this point, didn't break it, came back, equal highs. So meaning this, we had actually triple top here. I'll just mark it for you. We had a triple top here, right? then also with this. So meaning this is actually our last point that we need the market to cross, because it was trapped here. You can see the market was just up, down, up, down, up, down. So if that broken above, would be looking for continuation of buys, but the market broke down. Also observe the market did not retest this area after breaking. So we have this area not tested. So also which daily is saying that we need to push up. Now, remember this is the level we marked in weekly. Actually, let me just change this so that we can differentiate. This one, let me just make it blue so that it can be of a different color and you can be able to observe it well. I'll just change it to a different color. So the blue is daily, the purple one is weekly. So remember down here, we started with monthly. Monthly, we at support. So we expected a push up. Weekly also, we at a neckline here with an impulse, expecting a push up. So if the price approaches this area, we're expecting a push up, at least to retest these untested areas here, right? So depending on the type of trader you are, you have to choose now, am I going to use this daily setup? Actually, let's mark more untested levels in daily. We have this area that was not tested, right? We also have this area here that was not tested, right? Someone may say it was tested here, but those who have taught in the private classes know that this is not a proper retest. So when the market reverse comes and touches this and shows us a change of trend, then this is your first target. Once we break here, this is your next target. Once we break here, this is your next target. Remember, this area here was not tested when the market gave us a breakout here. It wasn't tested. So meaning that monthly, weekly, and daily are communicating the same thing, that once we have a change of trend, we shall be buying. Now, the problem comes, where do we identify change of trend from? We do not identify change of trend from these bigger time frames. These bigger time frames have just given us areas we're interested in taking our targets from, or looking for interest, where we pick interest from. For example, what do I mean by interest? I mean that you should not pick interest, or you should not get interest in this trade unless it touches here, touches here, or touches here, or touches here, or touches here, or touches here. These are our key areas. You should not trade when it is not there. Most of you are losing money because you're trading in between these areas here. Make sure you're only trading in these key areas. Are we together? So this is what we have on EURUSD. But where do you get the change of trend from? We get it from H4 and H1. Those are our entry time frames. Remember, in our previous videos, if you've not been watching, make sure you watch our videos, because our topics align together. We're not gambling that giving you things, teaching you things just for views. No, we're teaching exactly how we do trade. Now, when you come to the smaller time frame, we do also have a trend line here, which the market has not broken. You can see here, I've taught you guys how to draw trend lines. Make sure you also look for it in case you are struggling with it. You can see the market has not been breaking this. Touched it here, came back, was rejected. Came back to it, rejected. It attempted to accumulate and even try to break, but was rejected. Came back, rejected. Broke down, came back again, it was rejected. So if the market again breaks below here, on a retest, we are supposed to push into this area here. So this one will determine how you're going to trade EURUSD. We have this area here, right? This area. Once it is broken and with a weak momentum retest, let me just show you here. Once this area is broken, we shall have this big M. Once it's broken, then we have a weak momentum retest, you can sell it back into this area here. But then, how are we going to be taking the buys? We want the market to break this trend line, right? And then we can be able to look for buys. Before that, we cannot start looking for buys. But the moment we do have that change of trend, we shall have this as our target. We shall have also this as our target. And also we shall have this as our target. Then after that, we shall make a new update. So this is how you do a top-down analysis, whereby you can see clearly the direction of the market and exactly where you want to act from. I really hope this made sense to you, and I hope you guys can utilize this. We shall be having these kind of market breakdowns every day. We shall be posting a video like this every day. So make sure, in case you've not subscribed or you've not been watching the videos, make sure you check our channel every day so that you can have an idea of what you're going to trade and what exactly you should be looking out for. What levels, what key levels should you be looking out for? We're going to be making them like a series, right? So this is going to be called a top-down analysis series. Make sure you follow up with them every day and you'll be able to elevate your trading. That is it for today. Hope you guys have a good day.